Hey everybody, this is Ed with the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, here with another Whiskey Short, and joining me as always is Scott.
Hey everybody.
And today we have a special guest, somebody that we've been looking to have on the podcast for a while. Good friend of the podcast, Jason.
Hello.
Up from Maryland to
drink.
Yeah.
To drink.
Yeah, he's here to
And
drink. That's
and
right.
we've been doing some.
So those who follow the podcast may remember Jason was kind enough to gift us the Infinite that we used on the Freddie No Little Book episode.
That's right. Thank you again. Infinitely.
And that's what we were actually, that's what we were sipping on before this, actually. Yeah, as a thank you, but also because he's a whiskey guy, and it's always nice to have people with new perspectives, right?
Yeah.
And Scott's going to tell you what we're going to do today.
That's right. So in the June news episode, we talked about Cedar Ridge expression that we found intriguing, and because of past experience, we said that you should order it right then before I even described it. Well, we took our own advice, and we did indeed order it. So this is the QuintEssential American Single Malt Special Release, number 5, QuickTaste.
Whiskey Short.
Of course, we featured Cedar Ridge before, Slipknot's Iowa number 9 on episode 48, Lost Lantern's collaboration with them, the Iowa Wheat Single Cask on episode 72, and a short we did last year about the previous QuintEssential edition, their 4th, called the Untitled Cigar Malt Project, which was excellent. And now Ed has a short description of the whiskey that we're about to drink, taken from the insert they put in the box along with the whiskey.
Thank you, Scott. So for the Cedar Ridge Distillery, the number 5 has always held historical significance. First, they were established in 2005, marking the beginning of their journey. Then they named their beloved Madeira-inspired dessert line V, which is the Roman numeral for 5. And of course, the Cedar Ridge founders named their son and current master blender Quint, which comes from the Latin quintus, meaning 5th. And so it only felt fitting that they name the 5th QuintEssential special release in dedication to this story, introducing number 5, an American single malt made with 2-row pale malted barley aged in ex-bourbon barrels and then finished in both imported and their own ruby port, as well as a peated malt whiskey finished in both imported and their own Madeira casks.
The proof is 117.8. The mash bill, of course, is 100% malted barley. There's no age statement, and the price was $100. And as far as I know, because I checked yesterday, this is still available.
Wow.
Yeah, which is amazing.
They must have put out an extra barrel.
Yeah, maybe they did.
Not after this episode. People are going to run and pull it off the shelves.
That's right, Jason.
Go get
you
yours
are
right
so
now.
Right.
Right. If you're hearing these words, you only have a few seconds.
TikTok, bitches. TikTok.
Order now.
All right, so now we're just getting right into it. We're going to drink it.
All
We'll
right.
smell it, I guess, first.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Mine's gone. Should I get another glass?
Sure.
So we have it in our number 1 neat glass tonight.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
well, that's a strange nose.
It's a very powerful nose. It's almost a little astringent.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Yeah, I
was like,
what does that smell like?
It's almost industrial or medicinal.
Yeah, it doesn't smell pleasant.
It smells machinery.
No. It smells great. Go buy a bottle, right? I thought we already gave them the advice. We can't take it back now.
I know. Yeah, what is it? So
It smells like a doctor's office.
Yeah.
yeah, it's very antiseptic. But there's
There's a
tropical fruit
There's a
flavors under
sweetness.
there.
Yeah, there's a sweetness. You have to get through that. Behind it is a little fruit bouquet. I do smell it.
Yeah.
Actually, just go ahead and drink it because it definitely tastes much better than it smells.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a fruit stand.
Yeah, see? It's
Wow.
that nose is deceiving.
God, they make the most deep, layered, flavored expressions over there at Cedar Ridge.
The water really opened up the nose.
Scott made the same noise I made.
Yeah. Oh, that's much better than the nose.
What's the proof on this?
117.8.
Yeah, it tasted, but it's also very smooth.
I can't put my finger on the taste, but the water made the nose less. It followed me home and hit me with a tire iron when I smelled it. But when I opened it up with the water, I was like, okay, there's more to it. And even drinking it neat and with the water, it's there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, there's so much here. There's a tropical fruit note that I got on the nose earlier, but before drinking it, it was was starting to go bad, the fruit. But then now tasting it, it's a whole bunch of flavors like pineapple and
That's what I was going to say,
apricot.
pineapple.
Yeah, because it kind of smells like just what a pineapple in its natural form smells like, not cut up, just the actual fruit. Like the skin of a pineapple.
I thought I wasn't going to like it, but I do.
There's smokiness, definitely some peaty quality to it.
Yes.
It's not as good as their previous expression, the 4, the Cigar Malt Project.
Well,
But that one's not available anymore, so
No.
you need to go by the 5.
That's true.
That doesn't mean this isn't still the
no,
best.
I'm just comparing for people who have listened to it.
But this is still
Still terrific.
It's still an elite whiskey.
Yeah.
And have you put water on it yet?
I did.
It is for the better. 5 drops of water really opened this up.
Yeah, you get more like apricot, nectarine, that whole space.
Nectarine or, like you said, uncut pineapple.
Yeah, like you're smelling the pineapple rind. That's
Yeah.
such a weird tasting
Yeah, so
note,
like-
but that's what I'm getting.
If you ever had like overripe pineapple, that's kind of like what the nose is doing, like a little sour and kind of overly,
Yeah.
it's overly sweet in a way. Especially after we did the tiki cocktails, like the pineapple's still in my memory because I drank a lot of it.
I know.
It is hitting some notes, but it also has a very herbaceous front. There you go, Leah. Leather, tobacco, menthol. It's like
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
menthol is definitely on the in
The
like,
finish, I was
tobacco
just going to
menthol.
say, yeah.
So if you like Newports,
A
this
tiny
is for
bit
you.
of mint maybe in there also.
this is another testament to the great work being done in American single malts. Because this doesn't really taste like a Scotch; it tastes like an American single malt. Which I've drank enough now to notice that there is a difference.
I'm getting a little green banana now,
interesting.
like unripe banana.
I added more water,
Yeah.
and I also got that.
That's
note.
what I did, yeah.
But even after all the water, I mean, look at the viscosity.
Yeah, it's still
It's
still a thick whiskey.
I mean, it's smooth. It drinks nice.
Yeah, it does drink nice. It doesn't taste hot at all, even at its elevated proof.
Did you say elevator proof or elevated?
Elevated proof.
I was like, elevated. We could start a new thing.
Oh, I'm getting some molasses now.
Oh, interesting.
Talking about tiki drinks and the rum and molasses.
See, now you're just giving yourself the ideas.
Maybe.
I don't taste the maple.
No, it's molasses. It's very like an earthy sweetness at the end. Because I took a bigger sip. Because I don't know. I take tiny little sips, and sometimes you take a bigger sip, you taste something different. And when I did that, I tasted molasses.
I take big gulpy sips, and I haven't tasted molasses yet.
Yeah,
So
it's in the background.
You take whole shots, not whole sips.
Yeah, I know.
I've been doing everything I can to keep some in the glass to keep tasting it.
We could have more. More is always on the offing.
I mean, it's not as good as the 4, but that's not in any way denigrating this. It's more complimenting the 4.
Yeah. Although the more that I drink it, the more that I like it. Like it started off.
I agree.
Yeah.
It started off very pedestrian, especially with the nose. I was like, I was not looking forward to drinking this. But then Jason had to definitely taste it now. And then when we did, it was better. Then with more water and more time, it's only gotten better.
Yeah, and I take everything normally on the rocks. So,
Yeah.
like for me, as somebody who drinks stuff over ice, this is probably something I would enjoy more than like
On a globe.
you who likes to drink it.
Drink it neat, usually. Yeah.
as pure
as possible. Although I did put water in this one. And you were saying earlier when we were talking that you haven't had much American single malts.
I have had exactly one,
Yeah.
and I'm having it now.
Wow, that's really interesting.
That's a great introduction to American single malts then.
We popped your cherry of American single malts.
Oh yeah, and then when I try another one, I'll be like, "Wow,
This sucks.
I need to spend more money," which is why sometimes I have to take a break from listening to the podcast because then I buy
buy
12
everything.
bottles of bourbon and rye and all these other things.
You're
I'm
not
looking
alone.
around, I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We hear that from a lot of people, actually.
Ed poured himself a little bit more.
I think more than I had originally. But I agree with you, Jason. And I'm not drinking this the way I would drink this being me, which is neat. Even with a couple drops of water, I would put this on a globe and I'd let it sit for like a minute, take my first sip, and then like every minute take a sip, and then just watch that journey, that process of flavor that as more and more things opened up, you know, put a good 2.5 ounces on a globe, and this would just be spectacular.
I think for me, who, like you said, does like it in its unadulterated form, this is one that I think I would put actually a globe on because it did get better the more water I put into it. And if it was a little bit colder and then I was able to sip a larger portion, I think it would just get better and better.
Yeah, one thing people criticize me with the globes is they said that the temperature does change the flavor of the whiskey.
It does.
And that's true.
Yeah.
I feel that for my preference, it makes it better.
Okay.
To me, warm whiskey can be a little off-putting,
Yeah.
especially if it's not really good.
Warm whiskey for sure, but
drink-
room temperature.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, well, you're right. If it's 85 because you had the bottle by the window or something, then yeah, that's going to be really annoying.
Scott. But so I don't like to drink anything neat unless it's 80 to 86 proof.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Like your Irish whiskeys and stuff like that.
yeah, because I feel like at that point, all right, they already proofed it down. This is as open as it's intended to be.
Right.
Whereas, like, when I drink something that's, like, this one's 117.8.
Right.
And even with the nose, like, there's so much packed in there that when we put the water in it, that's when we saw this one kind of flower. But also, like, as I drink this whiskey, I go, you know what would go great with this? A cigar.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're somebody who likes to read, this isn't something that you're going to drink through fast. This is one that you're going to sit there and appreciate.
Right.
Absolutely sipping whiskey.
Right. And I'll tell you something else. I have popped a globe out at a certain point. If it's been like 5-6 minutes, I say, you know what? It's perfect right now. I don't want it any more watered down. And I pop it out. I've often mentioned that Scott got me for Christmas or my birthday one year, I forget what it was, a wine fridge so I could keep my low-proof whiskeys and my Irish whiskeys in there because I like them cold, but I don't want to water them down.
Yeah.
That takes a second journey for me because when I pour a cold whiskey, it warms up as I sip it and changes as well.
It's going
reverse,
that
the other.
reverse direction.
It's kind of like what we experienced in our 30s when we drank IPAs and all and the craft beers.
Yeah.
They got better as they got a little bit warmer. If they went from like 45 to 60, they took a little bit of a journey too.
The darker beers with a little bit more character will get better as it gets warmer. But like the bad beers that you usually drink ice cold will get terrible when they get warmer.
You don't
So Bud Light and Coors.
Exactly.
Miller.
You don't do this. You don't take a Rolling Rock on a journey.
No.
Yes, you do. You go rolling down some rocks after you drink a 6-pack.
Dude, Rolling Rock is one of my favorite summer beers. I can drink it like as fast as you can pour it in a mug.
Summer beers makes me feel fine. Blowing through the Rolling Rocks in my mind.
All right, but wait, which version are we doing?
What?
Is this the typo negative version?
No, this was the Seals and Croft, I think it is.
Yeah, but typo negative did a cover.
Right.
Did they?
Yeah, it's really strange.
Why don't you do that version for us, Jason, since you know it?
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
I'm good. My voice can't get that low. There's my cop out.
Oh, okay. Jason is a recording artist in his own right. Jason, you want to talk about that? Little SoundCloud action?
I'm on Spotify.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, what's your MySpace? Can you give us your MySpace, Jason?
You're not getting in my top 8.
What is this, 2002, Scott?
Jason's MySpace is blowing up right now. I hear a company called Google's coming out next year.
Google, that sounds weird.
What's your AOL handle? You were expecting me to answer honestly and truthfully?
You don't have to.
I mean, you can remain anonymous, so you can tell people what you do.
Playing and writing music, and then somebody's like, hey man, you know what you should do with that song? And I'm like, not listen to your advice, record it the way I want to. I make music for me. If other people enjoy it, it's real great, but it's like if you're an artist and you paint a painting for somebody else, then other than being like commissioned, I mean, like if you're like, I'm gonna make art not for art's sake, but so that people like my art, it detracts from it. So.
It does. It's a recipe for disaster too, because it's not from your heart.
I mean, one of your songs, the song about whiskey, I think is an amazing song. It's such a good song.
Which is funny. I wrote that one as a joke.
We should license it. Yeah, we should use it on the podcast.
Oh, well, we'll drop it in right here.
Yeah.
All right, so Jason, when we have a person who's the first time on the podcast, we like to get their whiskey origin story. What was yours?
I guess my whiskey journey started with, I had a buddy that was like, oh man, you should try these whiskeys. And I was like, I don't really drink whiskey that much.
What were you, a beer drinker?
I was a whatever.
Meth addict? What was your previous thing?
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
What? Crack?
Cocaine. Molly?
Straight lines of drywall dust.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't afford
Yeah.
cocaine.
But his posture was amazing.
Yeah. Straight up.
It's rigid.
So I would try a couple bottles here and there. Everything we were trying was in like the $30 range. So
Sure.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's where you start. Sure.
He really liked Bullet, and he was a rye guy, but I'm more of a bourbon drinker.
So he's Bullet Rye?
His favorite is actually Sagamore Rye.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit. Okay. That's interesting.
He likes the double rye a lot.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
that's-
That's a good whiskey.
it's good,
No,
yeah.
that's a very good whiskey.
Well, since I listened to the podcast, I know it's all just from Indiana anyways.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Very
But-
true.
But they cut it with their water and they give it a little love. And I think they're making their own now.
If
Yeah.
you've ever been to Maryland, the water's not good.
Theirs is. No, theirs is. They make a big deal out of theirs. I'm just kidding. I don't know what, but they say it is.
I went to a wedding at that hotel where they actually make the whiskey, so
He's like,
I don't know.
He's like, there was like
Maybe it's
Coke
not for me.
cans floating by in the stream.
I'm like, well, it is Baltimore, so
And banana peels. And
just use
Needles.
We're working to set up a tasting with them, Old Line, and Baltimore
Baltimore Spirits, I think it's
Company?
called. Yeah.
Baltimore Whiskey Company,
Something like that.
I don't dislike Sagamore, but it's just everything's like we're getting sidetracked,
Yeah, we are.
and I'm losing sponsors.
It's fine. It's fine.
So I
No,
guess
we're going to put a disclaimer after you. Jason is no part of the podcast. Nothing he says is the words or opinions of the podcast. If you hate Jason, here's his most frequent known spots.
here's his email address and his hate mail here.
Here's his street address. Go visit him.
And then when I came to this unit up here, I like local food. I like small places. So I just happened to Google search, found the local on there, was like, okay. So I go in there and they're like, yeah, there's a speakeasy behind the door. So I go back in there and there's Anders with his shirt half open. He's like, hello.
Deep V Daddy.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is really cool. He's like, we have whatever bourbons that you could possibly want. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I was like, what about the mixed drinks? He's like, I'll make you one that you'll like. I was like, oh, okay. So I tried a Diamondback. That was cool.
Is he like Obi-Wan Kenobi? Like, these are not the droids you're looking for. He's like Jedi mind tricking you. I mean, I'm the only one that
That's
normally
your
does
show.
Anders impressions.
He's just got an interesting aura to him.
He does.
so.
Oh, wow, absolutely.
Oh, for sure he does. Yeah.
So I was there, and then Kayla was like, here's this card to this podcast. And a lot of my journey has been actually opened up by listening to this podcast and like communicating with you guys because there are so many brands. How do I navigate
Exactly.
all these distillers?
Yeah.
Well, if you go back to the first 5 or 10 episodes,
that's exactly why
our
we did it.
main premise of the podcast was
Yeah.
like, we didn't know what to do with that $50 in our hand, $40 in our hand, looking at that wall of whiskey. Who the hell are these whiskeys? You know, I mean, besides the 5 we know, right? So which
Right.
one was your favorite start? You said he liked Bullet. I don't remember what you said.
I can't say because I'll lose respect.
No,
go
you
ahead.
can. No,
Well,
you
It
can.
was James and Pepper 1776
Bourbon or rye?
Bourbon. I know.
Wow. Everyone's palate's different, right? As Ed tries to be polite and neutral.
Ed has picked up a bat. Oh my God, don't hit him.
Don't do it. He said he didn't want to say it.
Well, I mean,
That's fascinating,
You also
though.
didn't, and once again, we to this day don't know if we got a bad bottle.
Right. We could have.
We could have had some type of a turned, spoiled bottle.
No, hold
No.
on.
Yes.
I liked Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
Then I listened to this podcast, and then I tried Buffalo Trace, having tried some of the other recommendations.
Yeah.
And that's why I emailed you, because I was like, I'm actually really mad because everything you said about it being a young bourbon,
Yeah.
about it tasting immature, I was like, well, I guess I don't like this anymore.
But
God damn it,
But
they were
what's
right.
funny is when we were in Scranton, we had it for the first time in a while because there was no whiskey in that place.
Yeah, no, that place.
And we
had
drank
nothing.
beer the rest of the night, but it was like a beginner's guide to bourbon. It was like vanilla, caramel, not a lot of notes, very short
It's
finish.
fine.
It was fine, but what gets us mad is the over expression of love for it because it's just not better than Larceny regular or Woodford.
And when they
or-
sell it for like $70, you
yeah.
just knock your head against a wall. It's like there's so much better bourbon under $50.
Yeah, back in the day before everything went crazy, I walked in there and Buffalo Trace would be more than Eagle Rare, which is the same juice, like 5 or 6 years longer, right?
Exactly. It's insane.
It would be like Henry McKenna being sold for less than Evan Williams bottle that's 4 years old. It didn't make sense to me, and so that caused me irritation. And the fact that Buffalo Trace just doesn't get us enough product in New Jersey.
I did not mean to open this wound.
No.
for you.
It's a.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's go back to Jason. So
No. And
70
another thing is,
No.
I'm just kidding.
And one more thing, all right? I got something to say.
Right. No, I'm just kidding.
Ed always has something to say.
So
It's
Jason-
called Whiskey Tangent, not Whiskey Scripted.
So, all right. So, Jason, so what you said was your go-to then. What is it now?
Jack Daniel's Single Barrel. I love that it's not overly complicated. It's a
no.
great friend. It's just like, I get home and I'm like, bananas and peanuts.
Dude, but wait, that doesn't taste like the regular. It's $60, man. It's not like they're giving that away. It's a good whiskey. We featured that on the podcast.
You're among friends here.
Yeah.
We both love it.
We give them credit for all they've done the last 5 years with the bonded and the triple mash.
Yeah.
Right? What we want is their single malt that they mix out there into other products.
And they have it in other places in the world
Yeah.
that we can't get.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. We're getting mad again, right?
Yeah.
We're always mad.
Trying to get this.
We're like the Hulk.
well, yeah.
I'm always mad.
Jason, once you get to our age, there's like a bitterness simmering you at all times from what life has done.
I'm already there.
You're not even married, are you?
I don't have to be married to be bitter.
That's true.
I'm 30. I can be bitter because I'm
sure.
not married. I don't.
Yeah, right.
No,
No.
you can be bitter
No,
for every
yeah.
reason.
I can be bitter because the
not
rent's too damn high.
I didn't mean to indicate that everybody married should be
Throwback.
bitter. Just, a lot of us.
Well, shouldn't they?
And especially people who were married, which is what me and Scott were.
Right. All right. Well, so thank you, Jason, for telling us your whiskey origin story. And now we will do the tasting notes
Okay.
of this whiskey that we've been enjoying.
Okay.
I got them from the Whiskey Fellow.
Good.
Whiskey Fellows.
I'm Brian Fellows.
On the nose, ripe plums, red currants, leather, muted oak, and an explosion of chocolate.
Okay.
I don't know if we got any of that.
I didn't get.
I got doctor's office.
Doctor's office.
Where's
we got-
that listed on the?
That is not listed on the nose.
Yeah,
Doctor's office, antiseptic, spoiled tropical fruits is what we
Well,
got.
I mean,
Don't tell us you got any of that
No.
before you put water in there because I won't believe you.
yeah. But all right, go ahead.
No, okay. On the palate, more plum and red currants, but now with dried apricots.
You got that.
After which comes dark chocolate, roasted almonds, and toffee, leading to French oak, clove, and leather.
Clove is why we were thinking menthol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I
and,
can-
and the leather, the tobacco.
I mean,
like,
smell your glass. It smells like leather.
that's very true. I don't know. Maybe I should by now. I don't know what a red currant smells like,
No, I don't really.
and I don't
either.
really know what it tastes like. So
No, I've had black currants, but don't really remember what those were either. They were
Yeah.
mixed in with other things.
yeah.
On the finish, a long, spicy, and savory seesaw of oak, toffee, clove, chocolate, and leather.
I got that.
Yeah.
That's a decent description.
I would say
Absolutely.
all those things that were described are things that I got after I put water in it.
And I don't
yeah.
know. Maybe he does it different. Maybe he put it in a glass and let it sit there for half an hour before he smelled it.
He might have.
Maybe he has different techniques that are just superior to ours, just dumping it out of the bottle and shoving it in our face. I don't know.
Right, because we don't know
The nose-
exactly the
yeah.
method. We're drinking it live.
Right. The nose is a little more mellow now than it was when we first hit it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I need a little bit more.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I like this bottle. I think that it started off a little polarizing, but
Yeah, it did.
You got better as we drank it. It got better as it aired out. Got better with the water. 10 out of 10.
You did really well for your first American Single Malt. That's a hell of a bottle.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of happy that we helped open up another avenue for you. You've claimed that we've done others for you. So this is one that you can join us because we are very much new on the journey ourselves. American Single Malt, which we've hyped, has become its own thing, which means we're going to see a lot of distilleries putting one out. Some are going to suck, but some are probably going to be exceptional. And right now, to me, Stranahan's is leading the way in the country as far as having their experience. They've been out there a while. McCarthy's, if you want something smoky. But Cedar Ridge, this is the second one we've had that's been high quality. So I want to thank Jason for coming on and doing this with us.
Thanks, Jason.
Just to know that we're actually accomplishing a little bit of what we wanted to do, which was just give people some fun and direction when they're trying to do this whiskey journey, and they're doing it with us. It's great. So for the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, I'm Ed.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Jason.
Cheers, everybody.
Later.